Okay. Oh, Cynthia, you cannot hear? Oh, because you cannot hear? Okay, let's see, unmute. Okay, can everybody hear me okay?
Can hear you fine.
Yes, we can hear you. Yes.
Okay, so if you cannot hear me, probably you have to setting your camera. Okay, so everybody can hear me. Okay, okay. If you cannot hear me, it's something around your setting. So Cynthia, you have to change your camera. Okay, who can see message? I don't know. Can everybody read the chat, the meeting chat?
Yes, I see it.
Okay, so yeah, so everybody can see the chat. So okay, so that's started. Let me put my chart here so I can see if any message pop out. Okay, not you turn on your mic, not your camera. Yeah, make sure you turn on your mic. Okay, so you all get your kit here. I'm going to start with the very simple one first, and then well, they are all not very complicated. So your kit may be slightly different, and I did my best. So if we some of them is missing, just try to be creative, okay? So let me just mute everybody again. Okay, ready to work. Let's start the first one. The first one. So the first one, we are going to working with this little killer whale. So that's I already, so in your kit, sorry, the kit may be a little bit complicated. So in your kit, you probably get the one or two or just one killer whale. So this the workshop stem set, it doesn't have a metal die cut, so they are all digital. And we will talk about this in the end of this workshop. If you guys want to know how to download the digital file, how to use it, we can set up another workshop for everybody. And I'm going to share with you guys how to do the basic like download and the upload and how to die cut the digital image. But that's you have to have a digital die cut machine. Okay, so it doesn't have the metal die cut, so it's all digital. And then this is the first card we are going to work on. So I have a killer whale, and then yours may be a little bit bigger, a little bit small, just slightly different. And then I am going to use the background stamp. This is some of you guys probably have this stamp, some of you don't have it. But if you don't have it, try to be creative. Use something to replace this splash background. So I'm looking for. That was my big acrylic block. It was right in front of me. And when I started, where did my acrylic block go? Oh, it's right in front of me. Okay, so we are going to use the one acrylic block. Okay, if you have any question, are all your tests and the photo are reversed? Sorry, what do you mean? All your tests and the photo are they are not reversed. Okay, so this is the big stamp image. Is a shadow stamp and the rubber stamp when they are, especially when they are new. Try to use a stamp block. Just rub the surface a little bit. This will help you ink better. So we are going to use the light impact. I use the summer sky, so it's just a very, very light color. Rubbing is the best way to ink your stamp. So rub, and then we're going to gently tap. So the rubbing is how you ink, and the tapping is just kind of smooth those rubbing line. Okay, so, and I am going to just give a nice stamp. So that's, oh, the camera is very bright. So we get a splash, right? Okay, and then the next, in your stamp set, you have at least tail, okay? The color is called the Summer Sky, Memento Summer Sky. You can use any light color, they will work just fine. So my tail, here is my tail. Okay, and then we are going to stamp this, let me grab the original card. Okay, so we are going to stamping the tail. Okay, so before we stamping the tail, this is for some of you. If you have a digital die cut machine by now, you should receive all the PNG image. So you can buy this Mara from the Amazon or any craft store, and then you can create a stencil by yourself. But if you don't have it, you can use your stamp to stamp it. And then this stamp image here, they have hand create by. You don't have to use it. So you are going to use a little bit darker color. I'm going to just use the Bahama blue. Memento, it doesn't have to be exactly, so this is a summer sky, this is Bahama blue. It don't have to be exactly the same color, just one light color, one dark color. And then remember what you're supposed to do? Rub, tap, tap. Rub, tap, tap is how you ink your image. And then, but I don't want to show that hand created by. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to, you can use a Q-tip, or you can use this eyeshadow applicator. We are going to just kind of remove those words. I use this shadow applicator because I found out it's much easy to do. If you have a dollar store, I just got a package from our dollar store. It's $1.50 Canadian. I will prefer to buy the light sponge because that way I can see which color. But if you can't find the light color one, what I do is I just put a color tab here and then I just staple on top. So that way I only keep this one, this blue color. Okay, and then we are going to just stamp. Okay, give a nice firm press. And the paper I use is coated cardstock, so the color is easy to stamp on top. Okay, and then for or well, okay. Thank you, Karen. Okay, for the well, we are going to use our magic mushroom, and remember, or you can use your tool, any blending tool, any tool work is a good tool. If you have a set of a Local King's magic mushroom, make sure you moisture. I'm going to turn on the mic just after I finish this card. So find a bowl, have a flat button, and just squeeze a few times. Okay, see, they pop out right away, right? They don't want to be too moisture, but we want to have enough water. Okay, so, and then what we do is we just use the same blue, just give a little bit shading. Okay, just a little bit shading. You can decide how many whales you want to put on. Can put the 1 or 2, just a little bit shading. And this one, because I prepared the workshop, I use laser printer, so I can do the multi-production. But for you, you can use a good quality black impact, or you can use a marker. So that's my 2 wells. It's very, very easy. And then you can stamping the script. Okay, for the script, it's very important. If you have some kind of acrylic block, have those kind of grit, is great. So when you put your stamp on top, make sure you do the horizontal. So that way, when you stamp, you don't get a crooked image. And then you probably don't have the same stamp that I have. So you use anything you like. And here is a great technique. We're going to give an audition. Okay, so I'm going to use my favorite impact VersaFine, and then I have a piece of acetate. Okay, I'm going to just stamping on my acetate. Okay, and then you can kind of place around to find where you want to put your sentiment. I think that's a great tip. Okay, so I think I want it somewhere around there.
Lisa,
Yes.
can you reverse your camera because stuff is backwards?
Everything we see is.
Everything's so like I'm putting my stuff
Is
on the right,
backward?
it's actually evidently on the left or
Okay. Okay, let me. Okay, is backward? Oh, okay. Let me try. Thank you for letting me know. Let me see, flip. How about now? Is it still backward?
Now it's
It's
correct.
okay.
no, it's fine.
It's fine?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
That's fine?
Yes,
Okay.
it's good now.
Okay, good. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so now we are going to stamping or sentiment. And remember, you are guiding with your acrylic block, not with your rubber, okay? We're giving it nice press. That's our first card. Okay, we are not reverse, right? Because my side is actually reverse, but I can sacrifice myself for you. So it's not reverse now. It's good.
It's good.
Okay.
Good now.
Okay, good. I'm sacrificing myself to twist my brain to do this workshop. Okay, and then we are going to just grab foam tape. Okay, so I'm going to just grab a foam tape. And then we are going to just mount or so this one can also make a Mother's Day card, a big one and a small one. And then you can play the direction, go up, down, anywhere you like. Okay, so that's our first card. Anybody have any question? Hello? No question? Or you cannot hear me?
Fabulous job, Lisa. Yep, we can
Good.
hear you.
It's so quiet. You know, sometimes just wondering, oh my God, did I lose the connection again? You guys are willing to talk once in a while. Okay.
Lisa,
Yes.
what color ink? What was the first blue ink you
The
used?
first one is a summer sky and the
Summer sky.
blue. Okay. So
Thank you.
use what you have. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. And you can see the cardstock is a little bit shining. So this is a dull glossy, both side coated. So dull glossy is good for the markers because when the markers stamp, they really absorb the ink, but it's not good for blending. So if you want to, that's just use at least if you guys have a digital die cut machine, you can use at least a stencil. So I'm going to just gently patting it. Okay, so that's the stencil. You already have the PNG file. If you have the digital die cut machine, after workshop, send me an email. Say, hey Lisa, I like to have a workshop, and you can show me how to upload, download those images. I'm happy to do that. So we can just find a date to do that. But you have to send me an email. That way I can pick up the date, and then we can do it. Okay, so that's the first one. It's not very complicated. like I say, this is the cruise project. I have to really control the time because a lot of things happen on the cruise. So it's not a really complicated project to do. Just have to calculate the time, exactly 2 hours. Everybody can finish and they can go to do the other onboard activity. So just keep that in your mind. Later on, if I want to run the workshop again, I maybe will mix with something a little bit more complicated project. So sorry if you find out this it's a little bit too easy. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. The next one we are going to do our flamingo. Okay, so we're going to do this card. Okay, so this standing smile is also a digital file. You already get a PNG file. So like I say, if you like to know how to use it, we will set up a workshop and then we can play. So now this workshop, I think I have 65 people sign up for the workshop. And I just finished prepare all the pre-order. So it was very busy for me, but now I have a time now. So I would love to set up another playtime to show you guys how to use that. So the second one, we are going to working on this flamingo. And in your pouch, I did my best. So I have 2 flamingo here. Okay. And this one. Okay, so this one, some of you guys maybe got the Mako cardstock, but mine is dull glossy. Dull glossy is just a little bit shining. Personally, I like Mako cardstock. I don't really like the shining stuff, but shining most of the time you cannot stamping on the shining cardstock. So those are special cardstock. We are using our flamingo here. I'm going to show you a great trick. Usually we will find a little bigger. Usually we will stamp first and do the die cut. But because Liz said we don't have a digital die cut, so we are going to do the different way. So I did the die cut first and I'm going to stamp. And then you probably going to ask me, oh, how am I going to do that? So only this way you cannot have a very complicated image. Have to be something simple. Okay, so we are going to working on flamingo first. And I believe your die cut, I think probably is a Matco cardstock.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the cardstock, there is too many different kind of cardstock on the market. The regular cardstock, like the cardstock, but now actually the cardstock, they are pretty good quality. If you use a regular cardstock when you stamp your image, you probably don't get like a very bright image. So you probably need to use a stamp positioner to stamp repeat 1 or 2 times. But these cardstock I use, I will send you an email later with Marco's website. They are the paper company. They sell some kind of cardstock is coded. So this coded make your stamp image much better and much brighter. So you don't really have to use these cardstock. It's just save me some time because I am the person don't like to use a stamp positioner, stamp 1 or 2 times. I like to just stamp 1 time and get image I like. Okay, so, but because we die cut first, usually what you do is you stamp it and then you use your die cut and then you die cut it. But because we don't have the metal die cut, so I already pre-cut this one. Otherwise, imagine if you want a fussy cut, that's going to take forever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make your job easier. So you can use this removable double-sided tape. And then you are going to just put a little bit tape on the back of your paper. And then you are going to use one acrylic block, pick up that paper. Okay, So you put your already cut image on top. You put a little bit removable tape on top, and then you pick it up with this acrylic block. So now we are going to do the coloring. So this way, instead of I using my fingers holding on my flamingo, I put this die cut on my acrylic block. And then when I want to stamp that, I give myself more time to make sure I line up this image. Does that make sense? Okay, so now we are going to do the coloring. I am going to use our markers. Or you can use any kind of dye-based markers. They will work too. Stampin' Up, what else? Any Marvy, any dye-based markers will work just fine. So again, the first things, if your stamp is new, what you have to do is use the block, give a nice sanding. Don't do this on your clear stamp, okay? Only on the rubber stamp. Or if you don't have a stamp block, you can use the eraser, kind of erase the surface, remove anything you shouldn't be there. Okay, now we are going to do the coloring. So my remote control out of a battery, so I'm going to do these. Okay. Okay, let's do these. Oh, because I am reverse. Okay, so we're gonna use our marker set, and these awesome markers, you can abuse them, they work better and better. And then we're going to do the coloring. Flamingo pink, right? So I'm going to just try to keep simple. I usually only use the three color, light, medium, dark, and I always add a little bit black. This time when we went to Caribbean, I think at the Costa Mesa, I saw the real flamingo. Their color is just so beautiful, so pink. Okay, so we're going to always start with a lighter color first as a foundation color. And then when you color your stamp, you make sure your marker is one after each other. Don't try to color your stamp like that. It's going to show. So what are we trying to do is that we want to give it the foundation color, okay? So you holding your marker 45 degree, that's how you color it. Okay, we're going to just give it the foundation color, and I'm going to show you how you can do a little bit blending. Stroke after stroke, okay, follow each other, no gap, okay? You don't have to do two coat. One coat will do the job, so just make sure you color. Leave the leg brown, okay? So leave the legs alone. Okay, so I colored a very, very light pink, and then now, okay, that's a light pink. You can see still have a little bit reflection. If you are if you need to take a little bit longer time to color, it is a good idea to use a stamp positioner. So in case one or two spot is dry, you can go back to fix it. So I add a little bit, I know it's a little bit hard to see, but you can see the reflection. I'm going to add a little bit, actually this is ochre color. I'm going to just give a little bit. Okay, when I color, I keep my markers on the stamp, and then his skinny leg. Okay, give a little bit brown the tail, and I'm going to give a smoky eye in his beak. That's my coloring. And then now I am going to just try to, line up my flamingo here. Okay, and give a nice firm press. Make sure, ta-da! That's your flamingo. Okay, and then put in your stamp first. My flamingo. So you have a two flamingo if you make a boo-boo. you have a one more flamingo to do, or you can put the 2 flamingo if you like. What you can do is you can lose the leg and then make your flamingo floating on the water. Be creative and try to have fun. That's the point, right? And then we use my magic mushroom. Local case die cut is already right next to image, but because the way we are stamping, these still have a little bit wide gap. Okay, so what we do is we just give it a little bit pink or brown to just kind of fading that outline. So that's my flamingo, and we are going to working on the background. So that's put my flamingo over there first. Put my flamingo away, and my car. So this one is also the dog glassy. Some of you probably got the Mako, so they all work just fine. So these stamp set, we have a 2 hibiscus flower tree actually. So you can choose what size you want. Okay, put on top. Just in case, you know, this is what I like to do is I just like to sanding the surface a little bit, make sure I have the best coverage I can have. Okay, again, rub, tap, tap, rub, tap, tap. That's how you ink. Okay, so we're going to use our stamp to build out our background. I don't use a pattern paper because when I create a card, sometimes some of my pattern paper is 20 years old. There's no way I can find the same pattern paper. So I usually create my own pattern paper. Have you guys seen this video I created yesterday? See the background? Is a background stamp. I don't use a pattern paper. Okay, so now the angel pink is the lightest pink. And then I have at least a lilac rosé. So I'm going to change the small one or the medium one. Doesn't matter, anything you like. If you remember, just standing a little bit, I just find out that just ink better. You do have to re-ink your stamp every time after you stamp, and then you see I don't stamp. I usually rub. I know it's hard to change the pattern, but I just find out this way they ink better, they stamp better, and it's boo-boo free. Because sometimes when you, especially this is a felt impact, sometimes if you have a spongy impact, when you stamp it, you push so hard, some part they pick up the ink. So this is the second pink, angel pink, lilac per se, and I have at least toffee crunch. Okay, again, these I'm going to change the smaller one. Okay, just brush a little bit. You don't have to do every single time. Okay, rub, tap, tap. Rubbing is apply the ink. Tapping is softening your rubbing mark. Just give a try. You maybe fall in love with the way I'm showing you. Okay, clean your stamp. And let me put this one away. Okay, and then my flamingo is here. My love, you probably get a standing smile. I don't know which one you get, but they must have something in your pouch. So I'm going to just do this. Okay. And bone tape for the love. So if you have a digital die cut machine, this sentiment, okay, with love is ready for you to download it, and the outside the offset just setting 0.05. Okay, so that's our second card. Okay, anybody have any question? Let me just check a quick. Anybody maybe? Okay. Okay, guys. Anybody have any question? Hey, Amanda, you're back. I'm going to add you to how to do that. Host and the host. Did I add you? Okay. Did I add you for the? Oh, I don't know how to do that. Oh, okay. Okay, so. Okay, Amanda, just help me. If anybody have any question, help me take over the chat room. Okay, so that's a second card. Okay, anybody have any question? You can talk. Hi.
Hey, Lisa, this hibiscus is so pretty. I would love to see a bigger one. Do we have a bigger one?
Sure. Oh, you got the PNG file. You guys.
Yeah, we have a bigger one right here. It's so
Yeah,
pretty. Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
If you have a digital die cut machine, like
Yeah.
you can even make it bigger. You
It's
can.
really pretty.
Yeah. Hey, if you guys can talk, just talk and then show your car so the camera will bring to you. Let me see what you guys, let me see your car.
I got the flamingo done. I just didn't get a chance to stamp the the flamingo turned out really nice.
Cool. Yeah. Anybody else want to share your car? Hey, you guys are so shy. Share the car. Okay, nobody want to share the car. I'm going to move on to the next. So you still have one more flamingo and you can play other way. So I designed this set for the Caribbean cruise and I was going to prepare for my Alaska cruise too. But we have people, they did the Caribbean and they also want to do the Alaska. So I have to design something else. Want to take a quick.
Lisa, let's take a quick look. A couple people are showing you their cards. So Lillian was holding her card up. So if you'll show that one more time.
Lilian?
Yep. So if
Hello?
you put me as host, then I can pin them for us so we can see everybody.
How? Sorry. How?
Oh, you're good.
There you
Just
go.
arrow over me. So select on my picture and then go to
Okay.
the three dots in the top.
Okay,
And
hold
then
on a
there should
second.
be
I
add
do
as
that.
host.
Okay, I do the Amanda, and then wait, let me do you and the three dots.
And then there should
And
be add as
then-
host or presenter.
I don't see co-host and the
Co-host. That works.
it worked already.
No, just do the co-host and that will work.
Okay, I did.
Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can spotlight some people.
Oh,
So-
hold on a second. Okay, I did. Safety chart. I did that the three dots. Receiver channel one, host and co-host. I don't. Okay, we figured out later. Today I almost have a heart attack.
No, you're good. So Odile, she was showing her card. It looks amazing. Lillian showed hers and Stanek showed hers. They look absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, let me see. Where is the spotlight for everyone? Oh, okay. I make you host now.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, can I make you host?
Yep, you're good. I got it now. Okay, so let me I'm gonna spotlight a couple people real quick. So give me 1 second. So I'm gonna spotlight. So here's Odile. Look at her card. Isn't that gorgeous?
Yay! Cool.
Check that out. Look at that background.
Yeah, so just be creative and do whatever you like. Okay, I'm going to just show a quick look because in the last few video I was talking about I am having a hard time to find the metrics to make a card. So this is called a magnesium sheet plate. This is the one I when I designed the black image. And then I have to send this one to a company and then using etching technique to make these plates. And then this is an on-press matrix board. So you can see the backside is actually built out with layering the paper. And then they have a very thin dark green place. That's the coating they create a mold. So this is the mold. So we don't press the rubber directly on the plate. We press the rubber on the sheet. So this is actually the stamp that creates. So if you guys like, I will do a workshop after the cruise. Okay, so let's continue to do the third project. And then when I finish the car project, and Amanda going to help me to spot some people's artwork. Okay, so the next one, let's see. The next one, let's do the circle car. So we have the circle car here, and we have also the same thing. We are going to do our sea turtle. Let's do the sea turtle first. So you are going to need 2 acrylic block again. So we are going to grab our sea turtle. You can use any color you like. You can do pink turtle, green turtle, whatever you like. So I have the turtle here, and I'm going to put my turtle on top, and then again, use the reposition tape, and then use the acrylic block, pick up that die cut. That will make your job much easier. Again, it's a new stamp. If you haven't used your stamp before, stamping the surface just a little bit, and then we are going to do the coloring. So this time I'm going to do a green color, and I'm going to show you a little bit how to shading. So I am also going to do I'm going to add a little bit color. I'm going to use a 5. Here is the sample card. Okay, so we are going to do a little bit blending. Usually when I doing a demo, I don't really take too much time to do the blending, because I want to people know everybody can do it. And I don't want people to think they need a skill. Well, they need a skill, but I want people, everybody can do it. Okay, so we're gonna start with a light green, lime green. Okay, so what you can do is you can do like a rainbow color. Let's do 1/4 of a light green. And then we add a little bit darker green. We're not blending yet. We are going to do a little bit darker green. And we are going to do brown. So on my rubber stamp, we can see, you can see the light green, medium green, darker green, and brown. And then now I'm actually going to add a little bit darker green around the turtle here. Okay, now I'm going to do the blending. I'm going to use my lightest markers. I am going to just blending directly on the stamp. Okay, don't worry, it's not going to ruin your marker, I promise. I'm going to show you how to clean it. So you can see I blending a little bit here, and then I use a lighter darker, here is a lighter color, and I'm going to blending a little bit here. Borrow the color, and then you are going to use the wet cloth, just wipe off the tip. And I promise your marker is still lime green, okay? So we can use this one, blending a little bit here and there. Your marker pick a little bit darker color, wipe off with the wet or dry cloth. You get your marker back right away. I am actually going to even blending a little bit purple. The trick is, remember, keep your markers together. Don't color with a line, okay? That's a trick. Again, I'm going to just, once when you have your foundation up, you can have some stroke. It's okay. We're going to finish with black. Going to give some black eye somewhere around there. This is the eye. don't just dotting it, go over it. This design, when you go over it, it looks better. Okay, that's what it look like. My turtle looks like. I have my die cut ready. Okay, so kind of eyeball it. Give a nice firm press. Ta-da! Okay, not 100% perfect, but that's okay. We can easily. I'm going to just use my toffee. Oh, wrong sponge. Just darking those white spots.
So Lisa, as you're highlighting this, can you talk a little bit about the paper? So are you using the Marco
Oh.
gloss coated or are you using the matte finish? And when would you use each of those papers?
It is totally up to you. You can use a matte or you can use a glossy, depending which kind of finish you like. If you like the matte, you use a matte. If you like glossy, you can use a glossy. So this special coated glossy paper or matte paper is good for markers, okay? But they are not good for blending. So you cannot use a glossy or matte for blending. If you want to do the blending, we're going to talk about it. You have to use a regular cardstock. So that's my sea turtle. Okay, remember they all have a digital file. So if you have a die cut machine and then you can even have a layering, just set up your layering 0.05 offset. So you can even layering. So anything you like. Okay, we're going to working on the background. So the background in your set, you have a seaweed. Okay, so here is the seaweed. Okay, and then you can use, I think this is just a regular cardstock. I think 65 pounds cardstock is not the glossy paper or matte coat cardstock, just regular cardstock. You can use a memento, or you can use any impact you like. Let me just use a memento because I know a lot of you guys don't have these. So I have a 2 impact. Okay, this impact, I did one video show you guys how to use the reinker to create your own impact. So I love a memento impact, but I only have a 36 color. So I will also send you the link of that video, how to use the reinker to create your own impact. So this is number 12 and number 25. Is the color I create by using the reinker, and this is on ink foam pad. Okay, so we are going to just what are you supposed to do? Because it's a rubber stamp, sanding the surface, and we are going to just in this way. Be careful because this on ink impact is a spongy, is a foam. So don't over ink. What you're gonna do is I use light green and I use a darker green on the bottom, gently patting. So I don't know, can you see or not? So I actually, that's how I get the two-tone. Okay, so let me grab another darker green. So this is another pine. So what I'm gonna do is, again, I use my darker green. If it's a felt, you rub. If it's not a felt, it's a foam, you only tap. Okay, because you rub is going to ruin your foam. And then the bottom color, I use this one, Northern Pine on the bottom, only like a 1/3 tap. I don't know, can you see? And so that way, my seaweed have a few different color. It's not a boring green. Okay, and then we are going to using our swirling fish here. This one, the same technique. So we are going to use a few of the blue. Okay, so we're going to use a few of the blue, like Memento Bahama blue. Okay, if you never use this stamp, it's good to standing at first. So remember, if it's felt, we rub. After we rub, we're going to tap, tap, tap. So make sure we hide all the rubber mark. And then we are going to use the darker color. Again, this is the ink pack I created by using the re-inker. Is the re-inker number 20. I wish they have a more color. Okay, so now we're going to ink. If you have a stamp positioner, you can use a stamp positioner to do that. Okay, again, you do have to ink your stamp after you stamp. So I'm going to use a little bit lighter color. I want to have a 4-tone, light to the dark. So this is against summer sky. Remember what you have to do? Rub, rub, tap, tap. And then we use the Bahama blue. Rub, rub, only halfway. Gently tap, tap to, okay. And rotate your circle. Look at my fish. Okay, so now clean the stamp first, and then we're going to use our magic mushroom. We are going to add a little bit color around. So remember your magic mushroom before you use it, you got to moisture them, make sure they are moisture. If they are too wet, they won't pick up the color. If they are too dry, they won't blend in well. So this is a regular cardstock, so we can blend in. This is a Bahama blue, and then I have a laminator sheet, okay? Or you can use your package too, okay? So I put on my laminator sheet and I use my magic mushroom. I always testing my color before I apply. Okay, I want a very soft color, so here is the technique. First, you're going to use your finger to support your sponge. We don't want to rolling your sponge like that. So we are just support our sponge. Just use your thumb, your finger holding the sponge. We are drawing a little circle, okay? Sometimes I borrow the ink from my laminator sheet. Okay, very, very soft color. We want to hide all the stroke. This is a deep blue sea. You don't see this suddenly one stroke or something there. We want a very, very soft and calm environment for a little sea turtle. Okay, so see, I am turning my car and then I don't really re-ink. I using my ink on my laminator sheet and slowly drawing a circle. So that way we don't get a mark. Or magic mushroom is a great tool, but you really got to know how to use it. There is a lot of video. Please do check. I use a lot. So the magic mushroom and the marker is the basic tool, and I use them daily. I use them. Okay, once when we do the circling, now we can use a little bit more ink, still be gentle, kind of brush outside in, kind of lifting your mushroom like this, like a scoop the ice cream. Okay, and then be careful the fingerprint. You don't need a lot. So maybe you don't like the car, you know, but just pick up the idea, just pick up the skill and try on your own, even your own stamp, your own pattern. So that's how I create the my background. And then we're going to just clean the surface, put everything away. And then we're going to put our foam tape. And then that's our third card. Okay, show me the money. No, show me your car.
Give me just a second and I'll highlight a couple. We've got Miss Suzanne. Oh, look at hers. I'm going to spotlight you real quick. So go ahead and show yours off, Miss Suzanne.
Nice.
Yes, no problem. Hi,
have-
everybody.
Hi. I have no idea how to do the spotlight. Thank you, Amanda.
You're good. Okay, let me see who else we have. Oh, Miss Tracy's got hers. Hang on just a second. Let me spotlight you too. Here we go, side by side. Beautiful. Look at that.
Woohoo! Oh, I like
Oh,
the
very nice.
darker swirling fish.
That's gorgeous, Miss Tracy. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna remove the spotlight. So we should be back in gallery view. Can everybody see the gallery view again? Or you? Okay, anybody else? Miss
Anybody
Nancy, do you want
else?
to show yours?
Give me your car. Share the car. Nobody want to share.
There we
Oh,
go.
very
Look at Miss
nice.
Nancy.
Oh,
Ooh, I love that.
I love that. I love the color. See, everybody's car is all looks different. Hey, Amanda, can we do this if we ask people, everybody holding their car, and then can you like a
Take a
snap?
screenshot.
Yeah, can it? I don't know. Can everybody just hold your car in front of a camera for a second if you have a camera?
Everyone hold it up. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Beautiful. Take a picture
I'm
right
ready.
now.
Only if you want to.
Gotcha. I got a picture of it.
Okay, great. So, and she will send me the picture. Maybe I will send you email include all the picture. Okay, the next one we're going to work on this card. This card is actually, you won't believe how easy it is. So what I did is, like I say, because if I on the cruise we only have 2 hours for the class, so I have to control the time. Everything is already like a print. If you don't have a printer, but you have the stamp. So what you can do is you just use a good quality stamp. Like this VersaFine Clara is perfect for local king stamp because our stamp is really, really detailed. Okay, so this time we are going to do a lot of blending. So you are going to use a Kruger white, just a good quality regular cardstock. And this is a 100 pound. So maybe yours is like the stain is a little bit different. So it's all the same. And then we are going to use the one inexpensive eyeshadow applicator. And then I am using this Nuvo, the clear one. So I'm going to just grab a piece of scrap paper. Okay. I'm going to just use that on this corner. Okay, so not too much, just like coffee bean size. Okay. We are going to create some masking by using this Nuvo clear. Got to be clear. If you don't have if you have the Nuvo, you can use a diamond glaze. You can use 3-dimensional glue. What else they have? So, but this one probably you can even use a regular glue. Okay, so we're gonna use the eyeshadow applicator, but after you use this one, they will become hardened, so it's don't even bother to clean. But I think you can reuse for a few times. So just pick up a little bit glue, okay, not too much. And then we are going to just choose a few of the spot. Okay, so I'm going to just brush a little bit those glue one direction. So from the top, okay, so this, and then the other mountain here. Don't put too much because it's a kind of masking. And then when you apply the glue, kind of just like a lefting out. Okay, don't put like a too much. We want to kind of like a just masking few area, and then this part, okay, we're going to do different direction. I'm going to do from the bottom up. Okay, kind of like a pick up a bit glue, kind of from here, and the lefting like a here, gently pick it up. Like when you apply the eyelash. Okay, a little bit. And I think that's good enough. And then we're going to try to do on our tail. And that splash, try to do your best, okay?
So Lisa, does this add kind of like a masking so that when you add ink over it, it helps resist
Yep.
it?
Yep, when we put this one, later on when we apply the color on top, the place we apply this glue is not going to pick up any color. Okay, so we're going to just, if you want, you can try to save your eyeshadow applicator, and I'm going to just clean. So you only need a half coffee bean size, okay? And then you're going to put it away. It probably need 3 minutes to dry. So don't waste the time. We are going to working on the next card. So the next card, we are going to working on this one. Okay, some of you guys, I probably stamped this image. Some of them I probably don't. I didn't, but that's okay. If I didn't stamp this image, you just use what you have. Okay, it doesn't have to be exactly the same thing. So I'm going to, while we are waiting for that one, I'm going to share. So you probably have a 1 or 2 hibiscus. I don't know, but I'm going to show you what we're going to do coloring. So we're going to use our magic mushroom. Of course, you can use a watercolor. You can use the Copic markers. You can use anything you like. So let's do 2-tone this time. So the first one, we're going to use the Tangelo, the orange color. And then we are going to just same thing. Okay, my impact's a little bit dry. So it's very important. You are going to blending from outside in, okay? Don't go all the way. Okay, kind of just like a sweep. Try to keep your center white. Okay, again. Just like that. Okay, and then we have one more. I'm going to show you actually 2 different ones. So I'm going to do one more. This one, I'm going to leave a little bit less. Okay, if you have something like you need to go, it's okay. You don't have to stay for the whole workshop. I will send you the link and then you can watch the replay later. Okay. Okay, so you can see these 2, they are exactly done by blending with our magic mushroom, but they are completely different color, right? So now I'm going to use my small magic mushroom. If you don't have the magic mushroom, try to use the tool you have. So I'm going to use yellow, okay? And then I'm going to add my second color in the middle, okay? And then for this one, I will use a little bit red. Same thing. You can rubbing it, circling it. Okay, so exactly the same way, but we have a yellow, we have a red and pink color. Okay, that's clean the surface. Okay, we're going to use our splash again. This time, you know, this splash is actually a very pretty stamp. Okay, so I am using the new sprout. It's a light green. This is a regular cardstock. It's not glossy. So, okay, first, when you put a big stamp and then when you put on the stamp, so here's what I do. Especially the new circle stamp, we don't want to have an air bubble. So I kind of like just do like this. Hi, Judy's. Okay, so that way I make sure I don't have air bubbles. Okay, air bubble is not good. Okay, rub, tap, tap, tap. Or we want to add a little bit darker green. Okay, this one I learned from Tracy. Tracy, thank you. That was your idea. I never know I can use my magic mushroom on the stand. So I use this pear tart and I kind of apply a little bit color on top. Okay, not too much. I know it's hard to see. And I'm going to find the corner. Oh, I can put more. Let's do a little bit more. Rub. Oh, this time is actually, I use the pear top as my basic color. I am going to, do this one. You can see a little bit better. So I use this darker green. Use my magic mushroom, pick a little bit color, and you just tapping directly on your stem image, gently. Okay, but be careful if you get some color on the place you don't want to stamp. Haha! Isn't that pretty? Yep, that was Tracy's idea. Thank you for sharing. Okay, let's clean these. Put everything away. Are we good? So I have my flamingo here. And then we are going to use two of our little leaves now. So remember, you can standing it or it's just to help you to stand better. So I am going to actually use my, first of all, maybe not. Let's use the regular. That's a regular. I love this impact, but not everybody have it. So I'm going to just use what most of people have. So that way, I think these two color is the bamboo and the pine. Okay, so trust me, if you standing your impact is going to be ink much better. Rub, tap, tap, rub, tap, tap. Okay, and I'm going to stamp. Give a nice firm brush. Beautiful bamboo. Rub, tap, tap. Try it. You will find out from now on, that's how you ink your stamp. Okay, better speed up a little bit. Okay, and then we're going to use the small one. Maybe darker color. So this is sponge. So the sponge, I don't really rub because it's going to damage. And then try to change the direction of your leaves. Your leaf don't make it look like nature, not the leaf all looking for that side. Point to that side, try to, redirect. Okay, that's good. And I'm going to grab my these hibiscus. This set, how many stand we have this set? I don't know, but there is too many different possibilities that you can do. So I use this rich cocoa. Rub, tap, tap. What? Somebody is waiting for the information. When I send the email, say if you don't receive my email, contact with me. And then some people, they didn't contact with me. So let me see if I can let me just send a quick message for this.
Yep. While you're doing that, do we have any questions while she's sending out this email? Does anybody have any questions on where we're at?
So, okay. Let me see. Don't know why. Okay, you know what?
I get to see some of the the project's going. Tracy's looks really cool. Miss Nancy's, you got the downward camera so I can see where you're at. Tracy, I like she's using the Catherine Pooler ink. So you can use any of the water-based inks. So you can use the Catherine Poolers, you can use the Tim Holtz Distress. So kind of use what's in your collection. Nancy, I see she's got some of the Catherine Poolers on her desk also. So all the different water-based inks work really well with these sets. They're absolutely beautiful.
I don't know why. Okay, I have to send her the link. They have to watch a replay. I don't want to disturb other people. Okay, now we are going to use our flamingo again. Okay, so going to use a flamingo, but the flamingo, I am going to find they messed up. Okay. Okay, they have to watch the replay. So we are going to use the flamingo. I'm going to find the I'm actually going to use these VersaFine, like a darker pink. And then these laminated sheets are very handy for masking. So I'm going to just kind of block. You know what? Yeah. Oh, this is depend what kind of image you have. If you have an image, like this stamp like this, you can stamp your sentiment first, and then you decide how far you want to cut your flamingo's leg. Okay, so I'm going to just use this. Okay, remember, first of all, make sure we don't have an upside down image. Okay, keep it nice. Okay. Let me just send her a quick message. You just okay, I am going to mute. Okay, so now we're going to do a flamingo. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use at least laminated sheet, and then I am going to, you can, if you have like a magnet, you can use the magnet, a piece of metal. I am going to just tape it here, and then I'm going to apply my ink flamingo because I'm masking the button, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay. Here. Okay, so let's see here. I think that's good, too tall. There you go. Ooh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, and then so this laminated sheet is perfect for masking too. I'm going to use this laminator again. Now I'm going to put my flowers. I'm supposed to have 2 flowers.
Now, Lisa, if you don't have a laminator sheet, can you use the acetate that comes in your packaging?
Anything,
Or just a scratch piece of paper?
Yeah, you can use just a regular piece of scrap paper. They will do too. Or if like at least 2, like at least flower, I found that 2 is too big. So you do have a smaller flower you can use. So I'm going to just use 1. Any tool work is the good tool. It doesn't have to be exactly the same material I use. Okay, so that's our 4th card, right? Good. She said they are waiting. Okay, Amanda, can you take over for a second? I'm going to helping these people.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and have you show your cards again. So Tracy, it looks like you've got your card going. So I'm going to go ahead and add you a spotlight. If we can take a look at your card, if you want to hold it up. Looks like we're still working on the flamingo, but oh, that's gorgeous so far with the background. Love the greens. Oh, very pretty. Ooh, I like that little one too. Ooh, nice. Very cool. See, I love how everybody does it a little bit different. Okay, so let me go see who else. Oh,
Mute.
Lillian, we got you.
There
Let
I
me
go.
pull you
I
up
was
real
able to
quick.
go off mute. Okay. I was just saying I didn't get a chance to get my flamingo done yet, but I'm just
No, it looks
coloring
great.
on
Let's look
some
at
of
Miss
these.
Lillian's too. Look how different. Oh, I love that splatter in the background. Very nice. And then I'm pulling Miss Nancy's up.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
And Miss Susan, let me pull you up too. I'm going to pull up a bunch of you guys that have got yours going. Let's see if I'm missing anybody. Oh, Miss Oldie, let's grab that one. Oh, very cool. Okay, let me make sure I'm not missing anybody else. Beautiful. Does anybody else want to show theirs? We'll do another picture for Lisa once we get them all showing.
Sorry, can you just take over for a second? I'm going to
You're
try to
good.
help Lisa lady. She's
Yep, you're good. We're looking at all this. So you can unmute yourself and ask any questions. So Lillian, we'll hold up the pictures in just a minute once we get everybody on there. Is there any questions? I know we talked about the paper. So this is just your normal cardstock that you can get. The 65-pound or 110-pound at Michael's is a beautiful cardstock to use. Just a nice weight cardstock with this technique because it allows you to blend on it where that glossy works better with the markers and stuff. So I know we had some questions earlier on about that. We talked a little bit about the inks. Lisa absolutely loves the Memento. I use a combination of both the Memento, the Catherine Pooler, Tim Holtz, kind of whatever color I have in my family. So Lisa's very big into use what you have. You don't have to go buy all the things. I just love watching all you guys work on this. It's so pretty.
Okay, I send the link. I hope it's work. I don't know. Okay,
Okay.
ooh, great. Oh, Nancy, I love your hibiscus color. Is so pretty. Great.
There we go. Okay, so Lillian and Susan, how about we hold up our cards real quick, and Tracy, and I'm going to do another screenshot. And Lisa, if you can hold up yours also. I will take one more
Okay.
screenshot of the 6 of you guys that are crafting along.
Oh, Suzanne, I love your color. Beautiful.
Beautiful. I got it. Good job. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the
Okay.
spotlight and put it back on for you, Miss Lisa.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so now we are going to working on our lease car now. Okay, so we already applied those clear the new wool stuff, right? So they actually they dry pretty fast. If you have a piece of metal, that will be very helpful to holding those laminated sheets of paper. The laminated sheet is awesome because or the acetate. What you have. So let me see I have a piece of laminated sheet. Half size of a laminated sheet will work just fine. Okay, so we are going to working on our sky first. So what I do is I just use a piece of laminated sheet. You can use the acetate sheet. You can use a paper, anything you like. I like a laminated sheet because it's seeing through. We can see. And then I am going to just put a magnet to holding my paper, the bottom part. When you put the magnet on top, try to put the magnet on the card too. If you only put on the laminated sheet, the card will still move. So try to put on the card. Okay. And then we are going to use our magic mushroom. If you don't have a magic mushroom, use what you have. I'm sure you guys have at least a brush. I think it will work too. I never tried it, but it should be fine. Okay, we are going to use the orange. We are going to prepare the sunset color. So you can do the sunset color. You can do any color you like. Remember, it's your artwork. You're in charge. So we want to make a nice calm sky. So same thing. We are going to pick up some orange color. Okay. And then we are going to just apply one direction only. We don't want to apply the like a start from your paper. We want to hide all this like a starting spot. So we're gonna start from your scrap paper or your working space. Don't start on top of your card. Okay, so we're going to just one direction only. You can see here the color is a little bit darker because that's the point, have a little bit more pressure. So start, okay. You can use your hand to holding one direction only, okay. Always support your sponge, one direction. Okay, again, start from your don't start on your card. Okay. Okay, leave some white spot between. Turn over again. Okay, start from outside your paper. One direction. So when I apply the color, I put the pressure and I slowly go up. Like a draw half circle. Okay, again. Don't start from your paper. I keep reminding you, okay, because you're going to have an ugly circle. One direction. Don't go like this. One direction. One direction. Okay, that's very pretty already, right? Now we're gonna use the side of your magic mushroom if you have it. If you don't have it, try to find any sponge which is to work. Okay, again, I'm going to just rotate it, gently holding my paper. I don't want any fingerprint. Okay, so just use the side so we get a little bit thinner. One direction. The trick is the one direction. Okay, up, down, bottom to top. That's my sky already. And then if you want to add more, that was a Tangelo. This one is a raw bra stoke. I actually have a scone is made with these. Actually, kind of yummy. Okay, change your magic mushroom. Okay, I'm using the side, or you want to use the top, any way you like. Okay, just add some. Don't start on top of your car. Okay, if you start on your top of your car, you're going to have an ugly starting line. We don't want that. Even you want to add here, you cannot start from here. You have to start from here, and then just repeat a few times, dragging your mushroom, and then the color will start to. You can use the bottom part. Sometimes you want a little bit like a thinner stroke. Use the side. Always start from the paper. I keep repeating. Okay. Fourth habit. Sorry. Okay. Okay. See my sky? Is that pretty? If you want to, you can even add a little bit purple if you want to. Okay. Now, first, let me
What was that
remove
first color you used? Excuse me, what was that first color?
Tangelo orange.
Okay,
And
thank you.
you're welcome. The rubra stoke. Okay. And then before we do anything, I'm going to put my car away. I am going to clean my. Is Boo Boo alive? He's so quiet. Okay, so you got to clean your laminated
Okay,
sheet.
Lisa, I'm gonna write down the colors real quick. So the first one was Tangelo, and the second one was the brick.
Rubra stoke. Just orange and red.
Okay.
Okay, and then now we're gonna do the blue. So I will use the Bahama blue and the ultramarine, I think. I try to use the impact that original 38 color. So down blue, okay, for the our water. This is the 3 color I'm going to use. Grape jelly, Bahama blue, Dombey blue. Okay, so okay, we are going to put our laminated sheet, protect our sky. Put your magnet on the laminated sheet on the paper. If you only put it on the laminated sheet, when you drag it, it's still going to move the paper. Always use the lighter color first. Okay, so that's the sample card. And then we're going to use a blue. Okay, always testing your color first. And then what I'm supposed to do, start from your don't start from your top of your paper, and one direction. Even you want more color, you have to start from outside your paper. One direction. Sometimes you can like lean over, use a corner, use a side, and then try to keep your stroke straight. Unless you want a waving ocean. So one direction, very important, one direction. Okay, rotate your car. One direction. Sometimes you can start from the like side. Okay, and then now we're going to do the darker color. Don't even bother to clean your magic mushroom. It's okay. Just use the directly the same one. You can clean after. Once a while, I clean it. That's good. Okay, and then I'm going to use this jelly. I'm going to use the eyeshadow applicator. Just pick up some color. Okay, just give a little bit highlight around the place that well is. Also, one direction, if you start from the middle, try to go from the middle and the left in your applicator. We want a very, very soft, like a smooth calm water. Okay, so here, if we want to add a little bit stroke, you can do that too. Okay, so that's it. And you're going to move all your magnet away. Clean your surface and clean the acetate if you are planning to use it again. And then when you use the acetate, try to blending on the shining side. The muggy side, the matte side, I found out it's a little bit hard to clean after you use it. So the shining side, you just gently wipe off. Okay, and then now you can use one of your eyeshadow applicator, okay, the clean one, dip a little bit water, okay, and then you can kind of clean the color which is setting on those places we mask. I think that's a really, really pretty effect, isn't it? Do you want more? If you want more, we can do this. We can add a little bit more. If you find that your sky is too calm, what you're going to do is you just grab a piece of paper. Okay. My paper is not a really thick hard stuff. So I cannot do very, very too much. Just give a gentle. If you want to add a little bit more cloud, you can do that too. What do you think? Okay, and then just mount on your, see, every card you make, it all looks different. If you want to have a more blue button, you can do this. So I'm going to use my ultramarine and blue color. I'm going to just, okay, we're going to darken the button a little bit. Remember, just in case, I'm going to holding this one. Okay, just blending a little bit. Over here. Drawing a little circle. Okay, voila. So clean the surface. Okay, put this one away for now.
Okay, Lisa, I'm gonna go ahead and spotlight a few people so we can see what everybody's been working on.
Okay, let me mounting my car on the gray car stuff first. Ooh, see, everybody's color is so pretty. It's not hard at all, isn't it? This is what
Ooh,
we
Lillian, hang on one second. Let me do that. Look at this. Miss Lillian went wild. She did 3 of them. Look at that.
Wow.
So, and each one's different. Look at the skies on each one. They're so different. I love this.
I know. I love Nancy's color. Pretty.
We
Tracy's
got
color.
Nancy and Tracy's.
Green.
Anybody else want to show theirs?
How about yours, Lillian? Beautiful. Hey, is
Oh, we got
Lisa over
Miss-
there? Is
Oh,
Lisa with
spotlight.
you? Why is she so quiet?
I'm adding a couple more. Here we go. Anybody else want to show theirs?
Actually, there's 5 people in our group, so I was holding up cards for 3 people.
Oh, beautiful. You're having a group event. That's so cool.
Hi. Hello.
All right, everybody hold their cards up real
darling.
quick. Let Nancy finish doing that.
Where's
Oh, look at
my
everybody.
darling? Where's my sweetheart? Darling didn't come? Darling didn't come?
Perfect.
Okay, beautiful. Okay,
Susan, do you want to
snapshot,
hold
please.
yours up real quick? Everyone hold theirs up and we'll do a quick photo.
You guys, can you hold up your cards?
Woohoo.
Okay. I'm going to take a quick photo. Give me 1 second. Beautiful. And I got it. Great.
Oh, I see
Thank
you,
guys.
darling. Hi, darling. Okay, next. Are we doing good? We have 30 minutes more. We still have 3 more cards. Okay, so that's do or seahorse. So the seahorse is the easy one. You guys already learned how to stamp the different way, right? So that's grab or. Okay, so that's a grab all or stuff here, and I'm going to choose or sea turtle here. Not sea turtle, the seahorse. Okay, same thing. First time you use your stamp, so let's do these. And I have my seahorse here, so you should have 2 seahorse. And this one is actually the set from last year's Caribbean cruise. So this is the last year Caribbean cruise. Is more like stingray, all those kind of stuff. Okay, so we are going to do our stuff again. I have my seahorses. So I already sent it. I'm going to put on top. You perfectly match. And I'm going to put the reposition tape. Okay. I'm going to put my acrylic block. Isn't these a great tips? Okay, and we're going to color. What color we want to do our seahorses this time? Let's do a little bit orange, red.
So Lisa, we have a few people that just joined us a little late. So can you talk to us a little bit about why you add the cut SVG file to the acrylic block versus trying to stamp on top of it?
Oh, okay. Well, finally, Judy's, you guys joining. We supposed to start at 11 o'clock Pacific time. That's 1 o'clock Eastern time. Okay, the reason we do this because the Lee said we don't have a digital image, so we don't have a actual metal die cut. So they all have a PNG file, which is a digital file. If you have a digital die cut machine like a Brother Scan Cut or Cricut or Silhouette, you can download this digital image and you can pre-cut it. So usually you will stamp the image in the die cut, but this time because we don't have a die cut, so we are going to have those die cut prepared and we're going to do different way. So which is you still can have the die cut image without the metal die cut. Okay, so we are going to do a little bit reddish color to these seahorses. So I have all my color here. Usually 3 color plus the black. That's what I do, but this one we're going to have a 4 color. So have your sea turtle ready sitting on the block because once when you color, we kind of have to stamp as soon as we can. You have a few, like 1-2 minutes, but we just want to save the time if we can. So we're going to start with the lighter color first. That's a foundation color. You can color everywhere and then add that, or you can do the rainbow color. Remember, it's very, very important. I keep repeating, when you color it, keep your stroke together. Don't color with a line because this line will show. So I start with the orange and I am going to add a little bit darker color and will show you how to do the blending again. So that's just do the rainbow color. Or if you don't have a digital die cut machine, you can always hand cut. And remember, after today's workshop, if you like me to schedule a workshop to show you how to upload, download, how to use those digital image, send me an email, let me know, and I can set up a workshop time, show you how to do it. Okay, so I start with the orange, red, purple, the okay color, and the brown. If you want to do a little bit shading, now we can do a little bit shading. So I'm going to add a little bit black just around here. And then you are not going to damage this marker, I promise. The eye is somewhere around here. We give a big smoking eyes here, and then we just do some dotting. If you want to, we are going to use or red color. We're going to just blending directly on top. It's not going to damage your marker, I promise. We are going to just blending a little bit here, giving more eyeshadow. Okay, like these. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Try to use a little bit darker color. They show better. Okay, and then now I'm going to just put, you're going to see top of my head now. Okay, that's the, okay, just make sure line up before you put down. And then now, press, press, press. Isn't that pretty? Okay, again, so that's very good. And we are going to give it a little bit shading if you want to. Usually, because make sure you use the removable tape. So usually, orange, brown, pottery color is good for this shading, only if we want to. I kind of like it. I just don't like this white. Like I say, if you have a digital die cut machine, you can set up your offset 0.05. You can do the layering. Okay, so here's my car, and here is our drifting bubble. I already pre-print this one. If you need to print it, make sure you use a good impact. This car is a Cougar Y. They are regular car style, but 100 pounds, so it's easy to blend. Okay, we are going to just do a gentle blending. Okay, I'm going to just testing. See my magical. Oh, this one is clean. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how to clean your magic mushroom. This one is clean. If you need, because we want to use a light color for my bubbles, we want to clean your magic mushroom. So just have a bowl and then dipping your mushroom few times in the water. Okay, few times and keep squeeze the water out until the water is clean. Okay, when the water is clean, use a dry cloth, kind of absorb all the ink. If you are still not sure, use the Kleenex to absorb all the ink. Okay, that was like this, right? Now see, it's pretty clean. So that's how you clean your magic mushroom when you need to use a clean color. And then we are going to, this is so easy to apply the color. Actually, it's just take a 10 seconds. I use this frost blue, is the impact I created by myself. So it's a very, very light. So I'm going to just pick up some color. Okay, and this time we don't drag. We are going to find a spot. We are going to draw a little circle. Always support your sponge head. Okay, in the middle, you push hard and then slowly bring it out. Okay, just draw a little circle. So because it's a bubble, right? Find a spot here. Draw a little circle. Okay, and then we can add a little bit darker color if you like. Let's add a little bit darker color. Okay, I always testing a little bit on my paper just in case they are not too dark. So this is a very, very easy to do. Okay, you know, recently I just found out all my background is so pretty, just like Lisa. This is just a black image, and look at these cherry blossoms, so pretty. So you can use like a blue color, better quality impact, and then you will be able to get a pretty color just like that. Okay, so put your magic mushroom all back to your holding base. Okay, and then my magic mushroom was like a darker green. I'm too lazy to clean it, so I'm going to just use it. See, gently, don't press too hard. We want to leave some white. Isn't that pretty? So that's our background. Are you going to Home Depot? You want to say hi to everybody? He's shy. Okay, so anybody hungry? You want to grab some snack? Okay, we only have 2 more cards. So that's just finish it. So this is my background. This is my sea turtle. This is my stand dollars. Okay, so your stand dollar, probably some of you in the beginning when I have this kit, I probably market which one is the side you're supposed to stamp. But since they are not a really big difference, so they should be perfectly lined out. But I find out it's a little bit take a longer to line at least the right side. Or okay, so you kind of have to figure out which side is. Okay, I should use oh, found out. Okay, you guys have to try to figure out which side. But since it's not big different, we are going to just do this. I am going to find my brown. Or you can use your marker to color it. Rub, tap, tap, rub, tap, tap, right? So a little bit not the perfect lineup, it's okay. Oh, actually I got it. Put on top and pretty good. Okay, a little bit on the side, you can, my ink is a little bit too moisture. It's a little bit white. You already know how to fix that white, right? So I'm going to just blend. My least impact is a little bit too much water. Okay, or what we're going to do is we are going to use markers. I think I put a few in your pouch, so you can color with markers too. Okay, so I color with the markers, and then, but I don't like the stroke. I want to hide my stroke. So I'm kind of gently smooth. Don't press too hard. You press too hard, you pick up all the ink. So just give it a try, okay? And then I already showed you in the beginning, if you want a perfect, I got it again. So if you want a perfect line up, you prepare your paper first, and then you stamp. See, perfect. You see it? And then if that white border bother you, we can just give a little bit color here. Okay, that's good. So we have these $10 already here, and they have some free small one if you want to. And then for or seaweed, no curl. They don't call seaweed, they call curl. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. You can color with markers, or you can cut with a color paper. Okay, so I have this blue, green. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little bit darker green here. So magic mushroom is awesome because it's just so fast coloring. Okay, clean your surface here. And that's a grab mix with a little bit red here. Curl. Any color you like. Or you can just do you got two. So you can do like a red.
Lisa, Lisbeth has a quick question for you. I just unmuted her.
Yes, thank you. Go ahead.
Lisbeth, you can talk now. If not,
Hi,
go ahead and type.
Elizabeth.
So unfortunately, we can't hear you. So if you type your question in the comment section for me, I'll read it off for you so Lisa can answer it. For some reason, we're not able to hear you.
Okay, so now I have a 2. Okay, so let's do that. So this is my basic card. Oh, I think the red one is more standing out. Oh, if you like both, you can do both. So let's grab my tool. Okay, did Elizabeth ask her question?
So she said at this time, all she wanted to say was that she loves the blending, how easy it is.
It is easy. So this is the tool, and then it's just a tool, right? Any tool, if it's work, is a good tool. But the question is, how to use it. So let's do that. So where's the sample card here? So sample card, this one I use green, but I think it's really depend what color. I'm going to use both. So I think I include some big one, some small one. You choose the one, which one you want to use. I think this one's a little bit too big. Maybe later I'm going to just change it to the small one and then put with love. So that's or number 6 card. So you like the blue coil or coral, or you like a red one? I think you got idea. And then in the this sample card, you can see the back have some kind of mark here. So that's what I use. I use a stencil, just give a little bit touch on the bottom. If you find the back is too empty, So our magic mushroom is perfect for the stencil because okay, we can just put some part here. I'm going to just borrow the blue. Okay. You probably won't see just a little bit pattern. So it's a perfect you the stencil, especially if your stencil is very fine. Okay, that's our stencil. Okay, so that's move. We are running a little bit late. Well, if you guys don't have anything to do, join me. If you have to go somewhere, I will send the video link after this workshop, but I will love to see you stay because in the end of this workshop, we can chat a little bit. So that's you guys get idea, right? You know what I love is everybody, okay, if you're done with your car, everybody hold your car and then Amanda can take a quick snapshot. And then when I send you a video, I can just include those photos and that way, or you can watch the replay though. Okay, so these, I will use these bear glue. Whoa, looks the color, so pretty. Okay, just 1 second, let me glue my, just 1 second, let me glue my crow. I think the red one definitely standing up better. Okay, just give me, ooh, the orange one is pretty too. Okay, let's do these. Let's do one more. Okay, I'm almost down. Okay, everybody hold your car so Amanda can take a picture. Beautiful. Lilian, you're so fast. You make it too. Beautiful. You can put that same dollar any place you like. Okay. Awesome. Let's move to our next car project. So
Oh,
let's do.
hold it up one more time,
Oh,
ladies.
Sorry,
Sorry.
where were you?
It's okay. I've got too many views going on my screen right now. Give me 1 second. I'll grab that screenshot. Beautiful. Look at all of you guys. Gorgeous. Okay, we're good. Go for it. Thank you.
Okie dokie. Let's do our next two. So we have a two more. Okay, that's working on this large car. I create the other two pattern by using this floor cuddle combo set. So that's working on this one. We are going to, let's put on this. This is so easy. Basically, we are going to use all the technique that I show from the beginning of this workshop and put all together. So your cards may be a little bit, your card style may be a little bit different with mine. So there's a lot of flowers die cut. Oh, let me put this one back first because if they dry, I'm going to have a problem. Okay, first, we are going to use our jungle leaf background. Jungle leaf. Jungle, A, B, C, F, G, jungle, jungle. Jungle. Okay, we are going to use our jungle leaf background. If you don't have this jungle leaf background, be creative, use what you have handy. So this is my jungle leaf background. I don't even need to use block. Okay, I'm not going to use a block, but I am going to use a better quality impact. So the background stamp is a big stamp. Usually, most of the time, people have a problem to get a nice image. So usually, I don't stamp on my card. I show you what I do. So you can use a stamp positioner, or you can use a better quality impact. So I ink my stamp with this color, green oasis. Okay, and then if you want to add a multicolor, I'm a messy car maker, so I don't really mind if my impact, get dirty with the other impact. So, and then I'm going to use my magic mushroom, gently tapping the the border line. But after you use it, because the least ink is kind of milky, so you got to make sure you clean your magic mushroom. Okay, this is how I stamp. So I'm going to just put it right here. If you don't have this jungle leaf background stamp, use what you have. Grab a piece. Okay, something similar. Don't like the texture of this. Okay, so this is how I stamp my background stamp. I usually put on the table, I ink it, and then I rub the back. Make sure you rub nicely. Is that pretty? See, I think it's a brown. You just make a interesting. Okay, and then clean your stamp. Okay, so you already learned how to do how to coloring with the flamingo card, remember? So you can try orange in the center, red in the center, pink, light blue, anything you like. And I think I did put a few in your pouch. So we are actually going to working on our little buddy here. So you can see I have a lot of extra cutting. This is called the kiss cut. Okay, so it's very fine. His little hand pop out. Okay, and then I just learned these words called the stamen. Look how fine this one pop out. The flower petal pop out. Okay, this one is a pop out too. Okay, so we're gonna color this guy. This guy, you can use any media you have to color it, but I like a fast result. So I'm going to just use my magic mushroom. Just be careful when you color. Okay, just try to don't go too far. We want to keep this slot clean, not clean on color. So I'm going to just color a little bit. Oh, that's the green. So like this. And then I'm going to show you something to color the flower. Okay, this is something. Okay, let's do the green. So I'm going to grab the green color. You can use those eyeshadow applicator. So I'm going to just do a very fast color. So I kind of mix it. So you can just apply the color as much as you can. And then for the detail, you can use the markers. You can use copy markers. Like I have my copy markers here handy. So if you want to, you can give a little bit basic color first, and then just touch out with the copy markers. If you want to, just, I don't, well, I mean, not the copy marker, like these hoo markers. So you can give a little bit color and finish with a little bit touch out. So the color is really bright. It really brings it up, the flowers. Okay. That's too big. Okay, and the green. or you can do the watercolor, that will do too. So that a little bit brushing the color is just to help you. Please. You can use like a local King's markers too. That will do too. Okay, so that's how I coloring. I'm not going to put it too much detail. And then I'm going to use my applicator again. So I have this one for the pink. I'm going
Yeah,
to
Lisa?
use. Sorry.
If you can hold the image up a little higher, there's
Which
a lot
one?
of detail that you add into your stamps. I don't know if people have seen it. There's like the darker dots on the leaves, the darker areas of the flowers. Those kind of help you with the shading automatically, so you don't have to think about where to shade. You put those
Yeah.
in there to help us.
Yeah, exactly. What you do is you just put the one like a plain color, it will work too. Okay, so we're going to use a clean applicator. We're going to pick up some angel pink, just a pink color, and then find his nose, and then just draw a little circle. In the middle, you push harder, and then you release a little bit pressure. It's like a catch cold. Like this. So simple, easy, and then for the his little hand, okay. So what you're gonna do is you can use some scrap paper, okay, kind of protect the back, and then you can use your magic mushroom just to give it a little bit color on top, not too much. So because they have at least a kiss cut, right? So you kind of just shovel some color to protect your flower. Just a little bit, or you can use the eyeshadow applicator. So I'm going to just give you a little bit touch on the flower, in the head. There you go. See the color, how pretty it is. And for the backing, here again, we're going to use the technique we learned from the beginning of this video. You are going to find a darker green color, and then we're going to just give a little bit highlighted. Okay, see how fast I'm turning? Okay, like this. And as a little guy, if you don't want to use the backing, you can don't use it. That will do too. So I'm going to just clean here. Let's see, what did I miss? Okay, and then we are going to use our little leaf. Okay, I'm gonna just this is a black. Okay, 1, 2. Try to change the direction of your leaves. Sometimes you can cut off 1 or 2. It doesn't have to be like a full image. Okay, I'm going to clean it. And I have like these flowers. Okay, so here is the one more thing. Maybe if this paper is too green, so what else you can do is you can grab a piece of acetate or just a regular paper. Okay, and I'm going to darken the border. Okay, one side. Oh, if it's not thick enough, didn't give us straight. Let's do. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to put this side too. Just kind of give it some border. Okay, so put my magic mushroom here. Clean, clean. There you go. So, and then we are going to put like a little star, or if you don't want that backing, we don't have to use it. So if you, I think this, actually this green is not really pop out. I'm going to change into a little bit darker blue. Not darker brown, where's the brown? Let's just do this. From the green is a kind of, my slots didn't stand up. So I'm going to change into the darker brown. If you are using this VersaFine, if you are using your magic mushroom with a VersaFine impact, after this workshop, you got to clean this magic mushroom, just like the way I show you, because this VersaFine impact is more like a creaming. I'm just worried if you don't clean it, maybe will harden your magic mushroom. So just keep that in your mind if you do using the VersaFine. Okay, I think it's much better the brown color, right? It's more standing up my slot. Okay, so I'm going to just maybe finish color those flower later. So you got a bunch of the flower in your pouch. So you can, you know, lose a few of the, like half of the petal. It doesn't have to put all on top. And for the flowers, you can put small, medium, large, any way you like, any way you like. So that's the one. And make sure you watch the video. They do have some other option to use the least set. Okay, and how are you guys doing? Want to share your card with me? If you're done with your slots card, I'm holding up so we can take a look. This card probably take a little bit longer. Okay, so take your time. And we have one more. So we are just over 3 hours, a little bit. Okay. Let's do the.
Does anyone wanna show their sloth cards where you're at with it?
Yeah, you guys down. It take a little bit longer time, so that's it. Just give another 2-3 minutes that you finish it. And
Lisa, you're probably doing better than you thought. I think we've only been doing it 2 hours.
yeah, you are fast. Okay, that's 2. I talk too much.
We
Bye.
just hit 1 o'clock Pacific time, so you're doing really good.
Yeah, so we have a one more. Okay, and then you can like a stamp anywhere you like. I mean the sentiment. If you don't want a sentiment, you don't have to do the sentiment. So I have more these flowers. So I'm going to just very fast color some color, and I'm gonna move to the next one. Oh,
So
wrong.
Lisa, quick question.
Yes.
You brought it the alcohol marker, so it's okay to stamp first, blend first with your magic mushrooms, and those are water-based inks, but then you can add the alcohol on top of it, correct?
Yeah, but this is going to be a little bit problem if because of my image, they are printed. So you can use an alcohol marker, you don't have a problem, you won't have a problem. But if you stamping with if you want to use alcohol marker, you have to use a memento. But I found out the memento color is not as bright as detail I like to be. So if you want to use a memento, make sure you use the stamp positioner and then stamp few times to be able to get the best image, and then you use the alcohol marker. But if you have a printer, what I will do is like when I prepare the material for my workshop, what I do is I use my VersaFine impact. I stamp 4 and I scanned it and I print it. So that way, my black image is very clear. But some of you guys probably don't have a laser printer, so you can use the Memento, but just make sure you use the stamp positioner. Stamp 1 or 2 times to get the best image, because if you only stamp 1 time, the image is not clear enough. So 2-3 times you will get a pretty good like a image, and then you can use alcohol to mark to color it. But if you use a watercolor, you don't have to worry about those impact. They are water resistable. So yeah. Okay, so that's my 2 cars. See, they are totally, different. And then this one catch cold, the nose is more red. Yeah. Okay, dokie. So that's our number 7 car. That's a move to our final car. So that's our final car. And then after the workshop, if you guys want to chat a little bit, we can do that. So this car, same thing. Where's my frog is here. So here's my frog. Here's my water lily background, which is a really, really pretty background. There is 2 detail stamp. One is the water lily, one is the cherry blossom. And when you use the when you use the color, not just black, the black is good to color the color. But if you use the different color, I think it is so pretty too. Okay, so this is again, I stamp the image first and then I print it because I have to prepare almost over 100 workshop kit. So if I stamp every image is going to take forever. So I use the laser printer to print it. So you can do like a impact, watercolor, alcohol marker, they will not blend. So this is the stamp image. You can use alcohol marker if you like to coloring, but I'm going to do something faster. So I use the magic mushroom to color. So for the flowers, I will just use the purple color. I'm going to mix with a little bit, maybe pink. So let's grab my, so always make sure your magic mushroom is clean. So same thing, I'm going to just blending a little bit color. Try to don't start from your paper, okay, on top of your paper. So when you push hard, it's darker color. When you release a little bit pressure, it's lighter. So we're going to just kind of put a little bit red here and a little bit, not red, pink. Brush a little bit color here. And see, I always start from outside of my paper if you can, okay? Try it. And then when you brush the color, one direction. Okay, so that's my pink. And then I am going to try a little bit purple. Okay, I always testing a little bit. I think my purple impact is pretty dry and need a re-ink. Just try to hide the stroke. Always support your sponge, okay? But sometimes I get a whoops too. I think my impact is a little bit too dry. Okay, just give a little bit color here. Okay, and we're gonna do the green. Definitely this impact need a refill. It's too dry. Okay, I'm too lazy to clean my magical mushroom, so I'm going to just use at least green. And I'm going to be very gentle. I know a lot of you guys, if you like to coloring with markers, feel free to do that. You can definitely do that. And I'm going to just blending a little bit green here. Okay, and okay, the next, same thing. You can use the marker to touch out. View of the detail. Okay. But remember, if you stamp your image, you got to stamp it with a memento impact, and then you can use the alcohol markers. if you use a watercolor, any water resist marker will do. So I'm going to just color a little bit. These are Ohuhu markers. The price is pretty good, but I think they actually dry out pretty fast. Like at least I barely use it, but the one like at least green is already dry. Okay, but you guys get idea, right? So that's how we do our background for our frog. Okay, you can like for the frog, you can see there's a lot of pre-cut, right? So you can cut first. It's very easy to cut it. So basically, you can kind of just tear it. There's only few spot is still connect, and we're going to cut. Because it is an A2 size card, it's a little bit smaller. If you want to keep the whole frog with a water lily pack, you can do that too. So we're going to just trimming is a little toe. Very cute. Okay, let's do this. Okay, almost ready. Because there is a lot of a connection dots, so that make cutting is very, very easy. Okay, again, you can use any media you like, but I like fast results, so I'm going to have a poison frog. So that's just heat it. When you heat hard, you see here is darker. When you release a little bit pressure, is lighter. And I'm just using the one color only. Okay, that's the orange. And if you want to make a more red, change your magic mushroom, but usually I don't really pay attention to these kind of part. I will just clean it. Okay, remember always from outside, try to blending it. That's my little guy. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Okay, I'm going to mount this one. And I'm going to show you my eyeball library. Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay. Okay, and the friendship. Julie's, the pre-order promotion is end yesterday, but for the anybody who signed out the workshop, you will get a 30% coupon code. I will send the email out, but if you can't wait, the coupon code is LK, which is standard for local king, LK workshop 30. So you will get a 30% discount. It will be available for 1 week, but I will send the email with all the numbers. Okay, so we are going to put all frog here. You can try all different kind of frog, but my frog now, the eyes is not really pop out, right? So I'm going to show you what did I do. Oh, actually, this is something else. I forgot to put some blue here. So I'm going to just use my applicator. Where's my blue one? Blue, 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 blue. I'm gonna just use the blue one. See that blue? And we can, I will try to keep like a blue to blue and one purple. This is great because we can see the color. And then that way we can reuse again. I think it's really pretty, but I will definitely working on the other video by using those beautiful background. I'm impressed myself because they are just so pretty. Okay, I am going to show you my eyeball library. This is some eyeball. And there's more. What is my eyeball? There was a whole sheet of eyeball. My table is really, really messy. I create a whole sheet of eyeball. Where did my eyeball go? Okay, I can't find my eyeball, but in your pouch, they should have a 2 eyeball here. So what they're gonna do is to see this eye is not standing up, right? But if you don't have this nouveau, what you're gonna do is just use a white gel pen, kind of highlight the eye. That help a little bit if you don't have a nouveau. But who doesn't like a 3D eyeball? This is my eyeball. And then what you're going to do is you can use a glue. But I will use my micro dots. So you can easily peel off. And then put down the micro dots. Kind of press a little bit. Where's my tweezer? I think I need a bigger table. Tweezer. Tweezer. I was just using the tweezer. Tweezer. When you need the tweezer. Ah, can't buy a tweezer. I'm going to just peel with my finger. With this eyeball is really, look, my eyeball have some glue. Look at my Rocky. Isn't that cute? Okay, that's all 8 cards. I hope this workshop is not too long, and I really hope you guys have fun with this workshop. So what do you think? Let's chat a little bit.
I loved it, Lisa. I really enjoyed it. It's a deal.
Thank you, Dale. Thank you. That's put all or oh, there is some ladybugs in your bag, I hope. So put some food. You can put it right into his mouth. So there's a few. And that's put all the cards.
Miss Lisa, where did you get the eyes from?
We make it ourselves. Let me show you how to make it. There is one video. I don't know which video. I already lost the number. So I create a video to show you how to create this eyeball. But if you guys don't have anything for the afternoon, I show you how to do it. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab a piece of like a scrap paper. And then this is a nouveau, right? You can have a few different colors. Actually, I'm going to grab a green one too. Oh. I think the orange is good. I don't remember the number, but go to YouTube, Local King rubber stamp, and then type in how to create the 3D eyeball. It's one of the videos that I'm really proud. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you are going to, don't shake, but try to do this to make all the drip go down. Okay, so find the one piece good quality cardstock, not a very thin one. Okay, the discount code is LK Workshop 30. Okay, so you are going to just make a 2, like an icing. 1, 2. So usually I will make a few. Just try to make a circle dot, like a circle. You can make it big, you can make it small, but usually I will make a pair, so 2. Okay, let's make it more. This is very addictive. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, and then you can decide what color you want for your iris. Let's do some, okay, don't shake because shake you will get bubble. So just try to, I don't know what that called in English, just try to, how to describe, just try to, this is a shake, right? You know what I mean. Just try to do this. Okay, don't shake like that. Just a one direction. Okay, so you decide what color you want for your iris, and then you put 2 dots. Okay, so I'm having some blue. See, I have a lot of eyeballs sitting on my table. And then going to do again, don't shake. Okay, and put a little bit blue. Let's try.
Miss Lisa,
Yes,
what color is that white that you are using?
the white is a white, just white.
Okay, just basic white.
Just basic white. They have a clear, and then they have all different kind of color. These are kind of transparency, so it's not like a solid, but you need the white for sure, and then you need the black too. So, like for my slots, I use the kind of red for my base. They don't have a brown. Okay, so that's just do more blue for the iris. You can try all different color. You can even try to make a shape like an oval shape looking like a different direction. I think it's so cute. Okay, and then the black. Okay, if you make it like a little tiny eyeball, what you do is I just squeeze a little bit on the side and I use my poking tool to add that dot. But okay, don't shake. I'm not shaking. Okay, I am going to put the black. If you haven't watched that video, watch it. Just go Google, not Google, go to the YouTube, like a Local Kings YouTube channel, type in how to make a 3D eyeball. You got to watch that video because in that video, I actually show all different kind of eyeballs. Okay, and then just set away. You can make it like a kind of oval shape, heart shape. Isn't this cute? I think they are much cuter than those googly eyes because you can put on everything. I create the one, look at this flamingo, the eye. Yeah, so I'm sure you can, and this one is a white base with a little bit orange. Oh, that was this one. And this one is a white and the brown and the black. So it's just an idea. Okay, and I'm going to put that away. So what I do is I create a few, and then I just put on these micro dots, and then you never know when you need it, right? Because they take a while to dry. So I think it's pretty good. Cool. Okay, so this is this is dry because I already prepared. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's the workshop for today. I hope, see, it's almost 3.5 hours. Crafting is just so much fun because the time gone fast. Like this one, also you can use, I think I use this 2 blue color, just add a little bit on top. And so it's just the idea, but you can use those image to create anything you like. So that's everything for today. Any question want to ask before we say goodbye? And Amanda, thank you so much for helping me.
Lisa, it's really great. Thank you.
Thank you, Odell. Anybody else have any question? So when you have a chance, you can add me as a host. Oh, you're not host again? Who
I got kicked out. Sorry. It's my
who
bad.
kicked you out? I didn't kick you out.
No, my computer did.
Oh, so how
Technology.
to, I don't
Thank
know.
you, Lisa.
And
You're
then
very welcome.
Suzanne has a question. Once you add me as host, I'll unmute you, Susan. Just give me a minute.
Let's do
Yeah, just like this.
make a host. Okay, there you go.
Perfect. All right. So Susan, I'm gonna ask to unmute. So you should get us something on your screen. There you go. Go ahead and ask your question,
Hi.
sweets.
It's very good workshop, and I love the stamp set and all your tips and instructions and stuff. But I really like the font that you use for these stamps. Will you ever come out with sentiment stamps?
Which one?
Well, all of them, like the peaceful, that font there, and it said what, friendship. Another
Oh,
one.
Those
I love that.
right, those you know what? What I would do is next time when I design my stamps, but because I don't really sell those stuff, this is actually the digital image. So you know what? I think I am going to probably add it to the folder. So you guys, if you have like you use a Word, you probably can print it. This is just the digital. I mean, if you use your computer, you can just typing it and then printing on the vellum. That's what I do.
Oh, okay. No, it's beautiful. I love that. And I wish you just had a thing of just sentiments.
Yeah, so
One
you can.
set that was
Yeah,
only
you can.
sentiment.
You can choose the font and just printing on the vellum, and then yeah, you can just use it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Anybody
you.
else have any questions?
Hi, everybody.
Lisa,
Thank you,
this is probably the quietest
Thank you,
workshop it's been.
Lisa. Love class.
Yeah, thanks for the awesome class.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. It's amazing class.
Hey, I have a favor to ask you guys. If you can you go to my actually okay, I'm gonna send you a email with some of the information I mentioned in this workshop. I'm gonna send you a link. If you can write down a feedback for this workshop, that will be great. Just let me know what do you think. Maybe something I need to change next time when I run the workshop. So because 2-3 hours for 8 cards, I think is a little bit too much, but we didn't really wasting any time. So we just go one after each other. Well, maybe for some of you, maybe for some people it's a bit too long, but I just want to share with all the things that I know. And well, I really hope you enjoy it. So if you can just leave me a feedback or just write me an email, let me know what do you think, where I need to prove, that will be great.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay,
Very
dokie.
good. Thank you.
How about we
Okay.
do one more picture?
Love
Everybody
it.
hold up your cards you made.
Yeah,
Or
anybody
anything you
want to
want?
choose one of your favorite car and just put in front of camera and Amanda can take a quick picture. So which one is my favorite? This one is my favorite.
That was your favorite.
Which one is your favorite, Lillian?
So let me just spotlight a few people.
Oh,
Oh,
Give me
the
a
frog.
second.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
I
I love
spent-
that.
I like the eyes.
Making today count. it
At
says.
spotlight.
I know it's a way of making today count.
Pretty.
At spotlight. Anybody else want to hold up their cards that they made today?
That's great. Look at the lavender.
Beautiful. Andrea,
Thanks,
did you make any that
Suzanne.
you'd like to hold up?
I do not. I just
Okay.
took notes.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
pretty.
add a few of you in, even if you don't have one to hold up, because I just want some pictures of all the beautiful faces that we have here. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna add you all in.
Anybody else wants to?
Judy, how are you?
This team show in the middle.
Beautiful. Oldie, give me 1 second. I'm gonna add you. And then
Sorry,
Frank and
I
Karen,
don't
I know
know
you're in
I
the
don't know,
RV, but I'm
somehow
gonna
you
add you.
guys mix up the time and then, well, I will send the video link and then you guys can watch the replay. So
Perfect.
it was starting at 11 o'clock Pacific time, but I don't know, somehow you guys remember it was 3 o'clock.
With the time change helped. Okay, so everyone smile big. I'm gonna take a photo. Gotcha. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So I will write the email and some of the information. If you have any question, just send me an email or message. Let me know. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Frank and Sharon, where are you